Hello everybody, how's going? How's going? Hey babies, hey friends, hey family, welcome back to my channel. I love you. I love you guys. I love you so much. Welcome to my living room tour. You know what I realized? I realized that I had painted, I had done so many things in this room, even decorated, but I actually haven't shown you since I painted my living room black. So I thought this is the perfect time to really have a small tour of what has been happening. Welcome to my living room, guys. Black and neutrals is the theme, is the name of the game in my home. Black has always been like a very stable color for me, and the neutral sofa has always been something that is bright and not so bright as a white, but bright and calming and also natural. I painted my living room black a while ago, maybe about, I want to say about 4 months ago. And I knew exactly what I wanted. Black and neutrals have always been my staples. These were my colors in my house in Ireland. And my house in Ireland is a little bit bigger than this one. But this one is much brighter and much more open. I have four double doors to this room, so you can tell exactly how open my house is. And it's just such a big room, and it's also very rectangle, so I needed to be very strategic as to how I was going to structure my living room. And as you know, I had partitions in this living room, kitchen, so I did demolish a couple of, there's been a lot of work done in the house, guys. I did demolish the wall that was partitioning the kitchen and the living room because I wanted it to be an open space, which was really amazing because it really opened up the living room and the kitchen, and I just wanted it all to be one space. So welcome to my living room, guys. Black and neutrals, a bit of splashing color here, but obviously the greens, the golds, some metallics here and there, but otherwise yeah, this is my living room. I painted a while ago, which you saw me paint my living room, and it was really nice. And for some reason, black is such a masculine color that grounds me. It seems to be such a comfortable color for me to live in. And obviously, with the splash of neutrals that I have on my couch, my carpet, everything else is kind of like a contrasting color, not exactly white, but obviously a very bright neutral color. My couches are from a shop in Ireland. When I did make the big move from Ireland, I did put everything in a container, and it took about 3 months to come to South Africa. But I wanted what I had bought, and it was obviously an investment. My couch was not cheap; it's worth about 100,000 rand, and it's really durable, sustainable, and all of that. So my couch is, I could say it's about a 12-seater. It's really big. Everybody that comes to my house wants to sit on it and never want to go. Never want to go, I promise you. I promise you, all my visitors, when they come and they sit on this and then they kind of sleep that 2 minutes, 3 minutes sleep, they're like, no, I don't want to go to the guest room. I'll sleep right here. Both of my sisters, they are stubborn and they just tell me, no, just bring me a blanket and I will sleep right here. So my couch is a three-part. I added, when I bought it, I bought an extra one-seater piece to join the other two. And together with that, I had bought also a rotating seater, which was about a three-seater. It was one of those rotating chairs, but I had to leave it behind in Ireland because my container was full to the brim, so I couldn't bring it, which is such a heartbreaking thing because it was part and parcel of this whole setup, and I really loved it. So this couch, I sometimes, it came with cushions, and it's also very durable. It's one of those materials. I forgot the word now. That is quite durable. It's eco-friendly. It's child-friendly. I can take off the cushions and wash it. and I can also reverse them and all of that great stuff. Just the frame is the part that's not reversible. So the frame, I usually just kind of hire in people to wash them every maybe 3 or 4 months. But lately, since Christmas, I haven't had the people come in. As you saw on my Christmas party, I had my part of this couch outside, and those two armchairs were also outside. So when it rained, they got a bit of rain stain, which I still have to call in the guys and help me clean those two armchairs for me. But otherwise, the couch is extremely big. Sometimes I take it apart and I put some parts of it in my daughter's room, in the guest room. I just play around with my furniture. Just ever since I bought this couch, as I've always been asked the question, how do I keep it clean? Well, one of the brilliant ideas what that I did when I immediately bought this couch, I went ahead and I bought those slip covers. Well, they're not slip covers; they actually throws. I went ahead and I got two of them, which were like about 4 meters by 4 meters, from Primark. And once I got those, I just made it a staple that whenever I set up my lounge or my sofas, I'd always cover them with that throws. So the throws have really been a lifesaver. I usually wash my cushion and my sofa covers maybe once in every 3 months, but otherwise, when I have those throws, I just throw them in the washing machine every week, and they come out clean. And then I just cover the seats. And Bob is your uncle, and this has been such a lifesaver. Majority of the cushions on the sofa, the ones on the back, maybe I wash them every month. Well, otherwise, the whole set gets washed every 3 months, and it's really, really lasting. And whenever I do wash them, guys, the color is so bright and gorgeous. It is just amazing. But otherwise, I did have those throws ever since I bought the sofas. And recently I just added in my neutral carpet as well, and I love it. I love the way it is all kind of a neutral white color in my living room, and then you've got that black splash at the back. And I love how my TV just kind of disappears during the day, especially when it's off. It disappears into the wall. You hardly see that there's a TV. Only at night when we do switch it on and we're watching TV and we're lounging with my kids, that's when you actually see that, oh, there's a TV. And another thing with me is that I'm a symmetrical girl. I love symmetry. I love straight lines. I love all of that. So those were some of the things, the design elements that I incorporated in my living room, and basically everywhere that I live, in every room that I am in, you will see symmetry. You will see straight lines. You will see a bit of curved line. Like you see, I have a rounded table, coffee table, which is also a DIY. My sister gave me that rounded table, and then I found a few stools at the secondhand store. Majority of this thing, the things like the cupboards and things like that are thrifted. I love thrifting, as you know. The TV unit is thrifted. I think I bought it for about 200 rand. The coffee table stand is about, I want to say, 150. And then I added in a bit of tables, like little tables, just when somebody's having a cup of coffee when they visit. They don't have to stretch all the way to the coffee table, which is something I really, really love. As I mentioned, there's those two tables and antique tables. I nested them. So there's that one. I think I bought it for 100 bucks, and the other, the taller one, I bought it for another 150. So I just like to be kind to my visitors so that whenever they're here, they don't have to stretch and stress themselves. I just quickly pick that up and put it for them to have their drink on, their food on, whatever it might be. And then I also love these artificial flowers that I just have randomly in my house. It's just something pretty to look at, and I really love having them there. The armchairs, like I mentioned, they're a bit scuffed up. I'm waiting for the guys to come up month end so they can help me clean those. The TV unit is also thrifted. That was thrifted for about 250, I want to say. I do buy random cushion covers here and there, whatever I feel comfortable and happy to buy. I buy everywhere and anywhere. Thrifted, high end. These ones, the black one was a Jet, and the other one behind that with the geometric style was also from Jet. These art frames, I bought them in Ireland. They came in the container when I moved my whole house. So I just put one on the end and one on the other end. Like I said, I'm a symmetrical girl, so the TV stand is really big, and if I had to move my couch would literally close off the other end of the door. So it's kind of bothering me, which makes me say that I want to hang my TV eventually on the wall. So there's more plans for this living room to go ahead. I'm just living in the moment, and when money's right and when things are right, then I will definitely move them. As I mentioned, I cover my couches with this throw, just to give them a longer life so that I don't keep washing them almost on a monthly basis. So what I do when these throws are dirty, I just take them and I throw them in the washing machine, and they come back clean, and that's it. I wash my covers, my actual sofa covers, maybe most probably once in 3 months, because my kids are grown now, so they eat at the table, at the dining room table. We only snack on the sofas, most probably on the week, like on a Friday, on the Saturday when we're doing movie nights and stuff like that. So my living room is majority very, very clean, and my kids keep it very, very clean. I would say this is one of the spots I sit on most of the times. I sit on these armchairs. They're so comfortable for me. I love the view that I see. I look at my flowers, and I just from where the armchairs are, I overlook into the yard. I see my pool, I see my garden. It's just a lovely peaceful place to sit. I sometimes, when I wake up, I like to sit there as well, but majority of the morning I do go sit at the coffee at the breakfast table and have a coffee, do my Bible reading. So most probably that'll be another video I can do for you guys, my morning routine, and how I just kind of structure my morning every morning. As I mentioned, majority of the stuff in my house is thrifted. I love thrifting. I would say half of this house now, maybe not half, let's say a quarter of it is all thrifted. I love thrifting. When you come to my house, you see a mix of new stuff, antiques, thrifted stuff, loved stuff, things like that that I love. And you obviously know that this is Diana's place because you see a lot of black. You see a lot of black. So when I do an entrance tour, you will definitely see that black is the introduction of my home. And with that, I also like inviting a bit of green into my home. Those leaves are from my garden, and I have that gorgeous light. That gorgeous light, I've thrifted it in Ireland. I love how it's brass and just a gorgeous gold color. So as you can see, during the day, you hardly see the TV in my house unless it's on. So going back to my gorgeous lamp, this lamp I thrifted it in Ireland, and obviously it was shipped over when I shipped my home. And I like keeping it on because on this I usually have those what do you call them? Those load shedding lights. So it's usually on just in case our lights go off, which has been really, really good because we haven't had a lot of load shedding in my area. But otherwise, I just want to keep ready and stay ready just so I don't go black, completely black if lights do go out in the house. And just next to that, I have my subwoofer. I don't like things to show, guys. I'm one of those people that only the necessary things must be out, even in the kitchen. So as you see there on my console, I only have my TV and my and my speaker. what do you call that? That bar speaker? Yeah, that. And then obviously you can see behind the TV there is my internet box, which I hide it. On the coffee table, like I mentioned, it is a thrifted find. My sister gave me the gold, the round glass top, and then I thrifted the bottom. And that's how I roll. That's just how I do things. Until further time, until such time that I want to change a coffee table or I find something that I'm in love with, then obviously I will move on to the next. But this is a view from outside, just outside the doors, the double doors. So if you're looking into the living room, this is the view that you see. Can you see how my TV melts into the black? This is what I love, guys. You really have to look very carefully to see if there's a TV. I don't know why I love it, but I do. But I love this view from outside, and I'm very, very blessed, and I'm so grateful to God that this is the life He's given me, and this is the life that I'm living. If you see where I grew up and how we grew up, there was nothing like this. Pool was just like a television notion that I had. I used to see a pool on the TV, and now I have a personal pool for my kids in my own yard. So glory to God. And then on the patio, I have this 6-seater table. We've actually never used this table, guys. It's so sad. I don't know what it is, but we never set it for a dinner. Over Christmas, we had packed it with lots of food, but nobody actually sat on it. It was one of those buffet styles. So, but anyways, we will use it. There's many, many days, many, many days. Can you see how there's no TV there? There is a TV, but you can't see it. Like, I love that. I love that. So, as you go inside, this is a view that you get from my living room. Behind the couch there, I just covered it with another cloth because that's a very high traffic area, especially when my kids are coming from the pool. They like to sit there and make the couch wet, and I hate that. But otherwise, if you look at that silver line, that's when you can only tell that there's a TV. So on this, my favorite spot to sit on in my living room, on the nested vintage tables, I usually have my tea with my coasters. So a story about these coasters. These coasters, I thrifted them somewhere in Ireland, I want to say. And those were the coasters. I've never seen any coasters like this. They allow you to put like little photos of you and your family. That's me and my daughter. We were still in Dublin. And we had gone to my ex-mother-in-law's house. And I think it was Christmas, and we're just going to drop off some Christmas presents over to her. And that's my beautiful mom. She had been featured in a True Love magazine here in South Africa years ago because of her company and being an artist that she is. And that's my son. We were still in Ireland. He was still young. Look at how handsome he is. And the fourth coaster, I just put in a small picture of my mom and my dad. I think this is when they just got married. I think they had gone to Vic Falls for a holiday. This must be in 1994, I want to say. And at the bottom, I put my kids' school picture. So this is a nice spot for me because when I'm bored, I just look at those photos and I think of the times that they were, and especially the times of my mom and my dad, because it just brings so much lovely memories when my mom and my dad would leave us at home and they would travel all the way to Vic Falls. That was their favorite place, I think. They would travel with a caravan or whatever they did. I think we went with them maybe 3 times, 4 times. Well, anyways, yeah, this is my favorite place, and then I sit and have my coffee, and then I just enjoy my living room. Most of the time on my TV, I am playing Homeworthy. Love, 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 love that show. But on a day that I'm kind of not really busy with work, my work is very flexible, guys. I have a couple of things that I do that are different venues and avenues. So when there's just one that does not allow me to be home quite frequently, but when I do get time to be at home, I sit here and this is my view This is my view. Okay, that's the dining room area or the tea area, which we will do a couple of weeks away from here. I'm not ready to show you that area yet, but it's obviously quite nice. And I love my home. I really love my home, and I love it when I see how my visitors are so comfortable. They are so comfortable. You know, when you just see somebody sit in the couch and they actually fall asleep? To me, that is the reward I'm looking for every single time. Every single time I'm looking for that reward. So I love how black makes the room big. You see how in the corner there you can't actually see where's the corner, how far does the room go. I love that effect that black has on a room. Um, on a bright afternoon, then you get to see the veranda and the furniture outside. But otherwise, I just love, and I interchange these frames. I'm actually looking for a nice clock to put there, but until such time that I do, I will have these frames. Most probably these frames will go into my bedroom when I do make over my bedroom. Right now, I am in the middle of buying bedroom furniture, so we'll see when it comes. Well, I'm so blessed, guys. God has been so good. God is so good to me, to you. And guys, this is a dream come true. I promise you, I am living in my answered prayers. To some, it's very, very small, but to me, it is majestic. It is so huge. And I'm always grateful to God that this is the life He's given me and my children and my family. And thank you to all my family and friends that always support me, that are always around me, that always pray and wish me the best. There's nothing more I can ask for. So yeah, the black is looking good, and for some reason I cannot get over this geometric pattern on these cushions. That small one, that leopard green and black one, I got it in Ireland. Jeez, I forgot the name of it. Of the, I think it's called little box, black box, something like that. Cushions. Well, anyways, these ones I got from Jet Home. The geometric pattern and the carpet almost matches, and I just love that. As I mentioned, my house is quarter thrifted. That unit I bought it for about 200 rand at some thrift shop, I want to say. And obviously, those little tables were also thrifted. Thrifting for me, I don't know what it is. Obviously, I bless it before it comes into my house. I cancel out any evil spirit, any energies, any negative energies don't come into this house. This house is blessed by the blood of Jesus. All right. Jesus runs this home. As I always say, guys, Jesus is a blessing for me. And usually in the morning, not in the morning, usually in the evenings when everybody's home, this little girl likes to come and chat with me. This is usually when I'm kind of making dinner, up and down, finish the day. They're both home. My son has come from from school, sorry. And my daughter loves to come here and chat about, listen, this girl can chat about a planet that has not been found yet. That's how much her brain thinks. And she'll ask me questions, and I'll be there answering, be nice and patient. Some of the things are just so far-fetched. Some of the things are so intelligent. Like, she can ask you the most intelligent questions. I'm like, what? Obviously, we have dinner. For dinner, lately I've been on a... I'm trying to lose weight. Yeah, so I've been eating healthy, but on this day we had a fold over. These things are so, so good, guys. For me, I had the fold over with some tomatoes and apple, and obviously a little bit of salad dressing. And I had half of a fold over. And the fold overs are quite big, but it's just some pastry or with some chicken mayo on the inside. But they're really big. They're really, really enough for one. But I just had a half of it, and then for my kids, I obviously give them one, and then I made some chips for them, and then we have dinner over in the evening. And sometimes I sit on my chair, sometimes I join them on the table, but they usually like to sit on the table and they crack the most funniest jokes for each other. I feel so alone, guys. When these two are laughing as siblings, I really miss my own siblings because I feel like I'm not there. I'm just their cook. And once I serve them their food, they do their own thing. Well, anyways, yeah, so I go ahead and have my dinner. And then obviously once I take them to bed, I kind of try and have a quiet adult evening, and me and my partner usually just chill and have a drink, watch a movie, watch something. Well, anyways, this is the view in the evening. I like switching off all the lights and I like just to watch whatever that I usually do watch. And sometimes you watch a movie, sometimes you watch a series, sometimes it's just me alone. And I put the kids to bed, but otherwise, this is it, guys. This is the view in the evening, especially with that black. I feel like I'm cocooned. I am in a little hug. It feels so good. And once I have my drink, and then I call it quits, and I go to bed, and it's good night. So this is it, guys. This is my lovely living room tour that I wanted to show you and share with you. I hope you like it. I hope you write down some comments down below, and I hope you subscribe, like the video, comment, and I'll see you in the next one. I love you guys.